Guys, I am back. That can mean one thing. It is game day. Let's go to Ewood Park. We are playing at Derby County, so welcome to all players, staff and officials, and of course the fans who have made the journey down here. Safe travels to you all. So like always, we're going to do a few match facts, but I wanted to change things up a little bit today and bring in the managerial stats as well as the team stats. So of course, if you do like this new formation of video, then please don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe as well. And we also have another vlog coming out tomorrow, which I will tell you all about later on. So, heading into today's game, we welcome Derby County to Ewood Park, and of course manager Philip Kogu, who took charge at Derby on the 5th of July 2019, and he has played 21 games in charge for Derby, which actually, you look at the percentage of the winning, and it is actually quite a good stat there. It is win 7, draw 7, lose 7, which actually gives him a winning percentage of 33.33%. Now, his formation hasn't changed that much. He tends to play 4-2-3-1, and then last weekend against QPR at home, where he got a 1-1 draw, he actually changed the formation to 3-5-2, so that was a very interesting change for the managers to do that. I know a lot of managers change the sides and everything, but yeah, so coming into today's game, the man to watch for Derby County is Martin Waghorn. He has scored 6 goals with no assists. That is just based on this season to start off with, and of course their last game coming into this game with a 1-1 draw at home to QPR, and their last 5 games in the league are win 2, lose 2 and draw 1. And of course that leaves them in 14th place with 25 points. So that is all about Derby County. For me, going off their stats, I'd like to see Rovers nick a 1-0 win. I think we might. The last meeting between the two sides actually ended in a 2-0 win for Rovers down at Ewood, and I think that game was played in April 2019, and we actually went to that game as well. So yeah, so let's head down to Ewood Park. Can Rovers make it 4 games unbeaten? Let's go find out, and I'll see you guys at 5 o'clock with our review of the game. So enjoy, come on you Blues, and I'll see you guys down at Ewood. Bye for now. Guys, we're here down at Ewood Park, and I'm going to go ahead and get my dad's thoughts on the game, and then I will give you mine. Dad, have you got any thoughts on today's game you want to say?
Sure, it'll be another tough game. Narrow margins, as Mowbray always seems to mention. I must say congratulations to Mowbray as well over the last week or two, from being on the brink, I think, of on his way out, certainly in my eyes, not picking the right teams. To turn it round in a week is nothing short of remarkable. Anyway, this is another game, another one that we probably expect to get something from, if not win. And if we do, it would be a big win. Push us up near the playoffs. Anyway, tight game. Never go bet against Rovers. I can see us winning this by a couple of goals.
So guys, we're here at the Rovers, and we are unchanged for the 3rd consecutive game. So that is Walton, Nyambe, Adebayor, Lenihan, Downing, Travis, Evans, Armstrong, Dak, Rothwell and Graham. And then on the bench is Lushweiler, Johnson, Gallagher, Merton, Holtby, Bennett and Buckley. And that is how Rovers are lining up. And Derby, they are lining up as the following:
Hamer in goal, Wisdom, Forsyth, Bielik, Dowell, Waghorn, Lawrence, Holmes, Davis, Bogle, Malone. And their subs are Roos, Marriott, Evans, Martin, Lowe, Knight and Whittaker.
So yeah, so we're about to go in the ground. Come on you Blues, let's get 3 points, and I'll see you guys at half time. Bye. So here we are, it is half time here, it is Rovers 0, Derby 0. Dad, have you got any thoughts?
The first half from the Rovers, I think we controlled the game for most of it. We didn't give any silly balls away, we didn't make any rash challenges. All of them really controlled performance. I probably deserved to be having a hard time. We need to create more in the second half. That's to score a goal or two, but can't really complain. Don't have to put any problems. We've been in control.
Yeah. I mean, what do you rate that out of 10?
Well, if we read 2 up, I would have said 10 out of 10. Yeah. So we're not, it's 0-0, but every expectation was going to win this, really. So, you know, 7, 8 out of 10, we've done okay, we've done very well.
Are you going to stick with your original score prediction?
2-0.
2-0. Yeah, I think I'm going to go 1-0. I think somebody will score. Hopefully it's Rovers and we go on and get 3 points and we go 4 unbeaten. So yes, let's see what the second half brings. Come on, you blue, and I'll see you guys at full time.
Full time here at Ewood Park, and it's 4 in a row for Mowbray men. Let's take a look at what's happened elsewhere up and down the country in the championship today. Huddersfield nil, Leeds United 2 overtime round. Cardiff 2, Arsenal 2, Fulham 1, Bristol City 2, Hull 2, Stoke 1, Luton 1, Wigan 1, Middlesbrough 1, Charlton 0, QPR 2, Preston 0, Reading 1, Birmingham 3, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Brentford 1. In the Premier League today, all-time score, Tottenham 5, Burnley 0.
Guys, that is it for today's Matchday vlog. Thank you so much for watching. What on earth is going on at the moment? 4 unbeaten, another clean sheet, another 3 points, up the league we go. 10 out of 10 performance, brilliant goal. That is all I can say. We were magnificent. So, Dad, have you any thoughts on today's game at all?
Typical day in the life, a week in the life for a football fan, isn't it? One minute we wanted Mowbray out, the team were lacklustre, uninspiring.
Yeah.
We needed a change. 10 days later, 4 wins on the bounce. We're saying, oh no, dare to dream again.
Yeah.
And certainly today, I thought we played very well. We fully deserved the win. Apart from the last 10 or 15 minutes where the game got stretched and there were a few skirmishes in the Rovers penalty area.
Just a few.
Well, there was, wasn't there, you know, which is normal for us.
Yeah.
You can't say that we didn't deserve to win that game by a couple of goals, really. Fully deserved win. I thought we played very well, controlled it throughout.
Yeah.
And a good performance all throughout, yeah.
I mean, it was one of them games as well that you just knew one goal was going to win it. And we got the goal.
We got the goal, but I thought we deserved to win by 1 or 2, really.
Yeah. So how do you rate that out of 10? Go on.
A good professional performance.
Yeah.
7 and a half, 7, 8 out of 10. And saw the
8.
game out when there was a bit of pressure at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think Mowbray got the subs spot on as well. Armstrong went off because he was tired. And, you know, we played absolutely magnificent. It really did. So, yeah, 4 unbeaten, 3 points in the bag. Burnley lost 5-0, so even better. And that is it from me. So, goodbye. Please like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you in our next one. So, take care.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Working performance by your team to win, isn't it?
Yeah, all of those qualities, I think. Hard work, intensity, drive, passion, and some quality. I thought, you know, the scoreline flattered them a little bit, I think. But at 1-0, it's always a bit nervous in them last 5 minutes. But we got the job done, got the points. 1-0s are always important in any season. So happy enough. It's a dangerous game on the back of 3 wins to take your foot off the gas and think you just have to turn up and perform. But I thought right from the first whistle the intensity of the team was good tonight and we never let them breathe, really.
It's a terrific goal, wasn't it? It sort of out of the blue in some respects, that he hit it early.
Yeah, he should have scored towards the end of the first half, shouldn't he, when he went through one-on-one. The keeper made a decent save, but that's Adam Armstrong for you. He can score wonder goals. He can also blast them over the stadium stand, but he's a brilliant kid. He's a centre forward by trade and he's working hard as he does. in the wide areas. He's just learning football, I think. He's learning a work ethic, and it's great when you've got wide players who can score goals as well as your 9 and 10.
I talk to you a lot about defenders because I love defending. I thought Tosin Adarabioyo was immense for you today, and he looks like he's getting better and better every game he plays.
I think so. We just talked to him about his body language. Really, at times he can look a little bit easy-ozy, a bit laid back, but tonight I thought his intensity was good. I thought first half he looked really composed with the ball, stands there, waits for people to close him down, passes past them. Second half it was him winning headers in the box, it was him poking away the threats, it was him blocking it. And Lenihan, listen, Lenihan, and we've talked in the past, I don't think it's coincidence that Lenihan, when we went through a poor spell, the ability to win games, Lenihan was out injured, and I think there's a combination there that's good. Lenihan's a warrior. I mean, once there the whole stadium shook when Lenihan went, blocked something, it went up in the air and he smashed about 3 or 4 of them over with a header. But yeah, Tosin, wonderful lad, wonderful character. I've told him he reminds me a bit of Gary Pallister. You know, I played with Pally in the 80s and got them big long legs that can poke things away, wrap them around strikers, wins his headers, fast as lightning. I think he just has to keep working on his intensity, working on his body language on the pitch, show that he cares and wants it, and he'll be okay. I'm sure he'll have a fantastic career.
Over these last 4 games that you've won all 4, what have you sensed that perhaps you've done better than you hadn't been doing before?
I think football's really fine margins. I don't think there's much changed. I think we've worked really hard on trying to work on the intensity of the team, and I think what happened was that we are trying to become a more controlled football team with the ball. I've discussed this with you on Thursday afternoons in press conferences. When we've been for 2.5 years a pretty direct team into Danny Graham on a diagonal to drop it and play around the edge of their box, around with Dak and players playing around the opposition's box, which you can do in League One. Doing that in the Championship last year, we finished 16th, I think, or 17th, I don't know, but and I think if we continue doing the same, we'll finish the same. And for me, we've been trying to work on more ball retention, more positional play, controlling games better, and what it did, it took the intensity away from the team because they were thinking so much about where should I stand, where do I need to be, where have I got to pass it, where's my options, and they forgot to run and chase and tackle and fight and win balls that they shouldn't be winning. And so it's a process, really. You have to understand the game, but you have to work your socks off every single game, and it's just getting that balance between the two. And I think tonight there was a lot of evidence, even though it was only 1-0, there was a lot of evidence that the team worked to its maximum and also played some nice football and didn't just put long diagonals onto Danny Graham, and that's what we have to do. And when we get that right and we get that balance right, we'll be a really decent football team in this league.
I think I mentioned it to you last week at Stoke, actually, that Bradley Dack had said to us the day before, it's no good winning 2 games and then losing 1 or drawing 1 and this sort of thing. 4 wins in a row can do so much for you, can't it? From where you look like you are in the table and everything.
No, I think particularly in the Championship, you know, I said to staff this morning, actually, in the training ground, that I think in this league at this moment 3 points is actually more than 3 points because there's so many draws, it's unbelievable. You know, I watched the game last night, Millwall Forest looked like they're going to win it, and Millwall scored last minute. So many draws, so tight from top to bottom. Every team, the top team can get beat by the bottom team, vice versa, and 3 points is a massive result for any team, and because there are so many draws in the Championship every single weekend, and so delighted to have 4 on the bounce. We now obviously face a tough 2 games away from home in 4 days at Swansea and Bristol, but something that we'll go into those games full of confidence, and looking just to go and test ourselves against some decent teams on the road.
Enjoy your weekend. Thanks so much for coming up to speak to us. Tony Mowbray, the Blackburn Rovers manager.